People, what's good, folks? How all y'all doing? All right. I think we're at 61 world records. I really hope I got that right. 61 world records. I set them, you count them. It's just that simple, man. You feel me? Real talk, bro. Like I said, we get busy every day, right? While these other folks go to their jobs and go to work. For right now, this is my job, and this is going to always be my job regardless. Why? Because I'm Batman. That's why. So yeah, like I said, trying to think. I guess I'm gonna do some talking. Probably do a little bit more training. I've already trained a hell of a lot today. Hopefully I got it right. I think I just did like 190 pull-ups in consecutive reps, one set. Right. For me, it's not really a surprise. Like today, I came out here and I'm tired. I didn't sleep much. I went to bed at like 6 in the morning. Okay, so I haven't slept much, and even off of that, think about it. I just set 2 new world records today, I believe. That's crazy, bro. 190 pull-ups. Imagine when I'm able to get right and do everything I actually need to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Imagine when I have the money and the resources, how much I can accomplish. Imagine if I had a little bit of support from the public or like actual real friends. You know what I'm saying? That wanted to support me, people who wanted to financially back me. I'm just saying, just imagine if we had all that, bro. Imagine all that we could literally accomplish. I mean, it would be incredible, truly. So let me see how I can do this. All right. I'll keep this over here. Then I'm trying to sing my Smiling Faces song on the last live, and the government again shuts down the camera and the audio. Like, what is that? Because I'm right. Like I said, I'm going to try with Jared and Ryan, but like I said, it needs to be consistent. Like, I understand that they're fans, that's good, and, like I said, we'll try to work with them. We'll try to involve them and include them, but we need to actually work together, man. We got to both help each other out the right way, and that's how we're going to get somewhere. I think that's going to work. We'll get a little bit of a live training demonstration. Hopefully you can hear me talking. Come back. That one dude on Jimmy's panel, Groovy Jimmer on Groovy Jimmy's panel was trying to talk down like this stuff is easy. I'll move a little closer. You said once you got it, right? Isn't that what you said? I got a quick question for you on that theory. If that's the case, then how come you can't do it? Just saying. He was talking about, well, you weigh 110 pounds. Well, I weigh 150, I think. Usually I'm 165. So, probably a little heavier than 150, hopefully. But like I said, y'all don't donate. Y'all want to start donating, doing your part, doing your job. I'll get my weight up real quick. I'm huge. Look at my back, bro. Real talk. I get bigger every day. Look at my back, bro. I got the Batman back. Ridiculous. It's crazy. Rich. All I do is train. get busy. One of the biggest differences, I train almost every day. Nobody else does. Nobody. The gym goers, no, Mike Mentzer was teaching less training. I proved all that wrong. He said, less training, just do reps, whatever, less reps, whatever, do reps, work out less times, static holds, which is similar to the inertia training that I teach, static holds somewhat, but he said less training equals better results. Not necessarily, and not with this. I proved all that wrong. Yeah, in the gym you could do that because you're just breaking down the muscle and rebuilding, you know, you get everything right on top of that. Yeah, you could do that for bodybuilding, I guess, but this ain't bodybuilding. This is applicable strength in martial arts. It's different. It's a whole different kind of strength that's on another level. The gym can't give you this. You can't. See that stuff right there? It's crazy. You want results? Do that. Do stuff like this. But yeah, like I said, number one trainer in the country world. Facts. Is there a reason why all of you in the valley or anywhere are still throwing your money away on gym trainers? Like I said, strongest man in the world, 100% proven. You can put it to the test anytime you want. This is not fake. You understand? 61 world records, right? 61 world records. Boy, stop it. While y'all yap and want to look for an excuse, right? You're not in a position to negotiate. You're not in a position to critique. Oh, I'm all for constructive, you know what, but y'all don't know how to do that. We got to do the real thing. They want to repeat my words and copy me, but can't even learn from me. That's crazy. Hilarious. 61 world records, strongest man in the world. By the way, I challenge you to bring any gym trainer out here. Don't come out here with an attitude. Don't do that. Right? Stop, don't. I'm Batman. Stop, don't do that. No, that's a bad choice. You shouldn't do that right there. No. Big mistake. Don't do it. Right? But what you can do is you can come out here, any of you gym trainers that overcharge for nonsense, and then you tell these so-called women, yeah, go run 8 laps. And then after, I'll try to get you a number. That's what y'all do. Why don't we tell the truth? That's what all them gym trainers do. That's why they go to work. Right? That's the truth. If wasn't no women there, they probably wouldn't work there. Let's get real. And then the women come into the gym, they don't go there to work out. Come on. They're not going to work out. Right? You know exactly what they're going in there for. Right? They want everyone to look at them. They want attention. Come on. Like I said, why would anyone, okay, I got a woman, right? Why would anyone pay a gym trainer if you seeing it in front of your eyes? It's the same concept. You denying God, you denying the Son of God. Straight up, you're denying your Messiah, you're denying your Savior, and you're denying Gotham's sworn protector. It's a fact. You understand? You can't deny what's right in front of you. If it's in front of you and it's been proven, it's a wrap. You got to acknowledge it. You understand? 61 world records. Go talk to your gym trainer and ask him, hey, how come you can't do what he doing? How come you, why can't you be more like Tyree? Huh, for real. right? Like Clara the aunt said to her son Sam Burzon, they gave him Milo the name. What is that? And I'll say all anything I want on here. I'll say your name, whatever. What are you talking about? This stuff is ridiculous, man. Y'all are regular people, man. Like, don't steal my name. So yeah, like I said, you got them folks, right? All of them are corrupt. They all commit crimes. Yeah, why you give him my middle name? That's crazy. What is the point of that, right? Act like people got rules to follow. Man, there ain't no rules to follow in this social media stuff. What is y'all talking about? That's the next thing they do. Now they got the corrupt ones wasting their time with actual literal nonsense. Like, bro, I'm a public figure. My job is not to worry about what I say. These other public figures run their mouth to high noon. They say all sorts of crazy stuff. You understand? I'll name every legal name in the book. They need to be named. Everyone's a public figure. Talk about everything, right? We keep information to ourselves for the most part, but I mean, it is what it is. You feel me? Like I said, that's the next thing. Instead of doing their job, they worried about nonsense. You feel me? But like I said, it don't make no sense for anyone to keep paying a gym trainer. It'll never make sense. Like, you're wasting your money. You're throwing your money away because you would rather do that than just acknowledge what I've accomplished here. That's my point. I work harder than your gym trainers. I'm in better shape and I'm a lot stronger than them. Again, any gym trainer across the world, not just the United States, the entire world, come out here. Come out here and let's put it to the test. I guarantee you that none of you can do this workout the way I do it. I guarantee you that I will outdo you in everything. I don't care who you are. You can bring Navy SEALs out here. Military, Marines, bring them all. Have them try to do my training. You're going to understand that y'all should have offered me a job out the gate a long time ago. Because I'm going to be in a position to negotiate whatever, right? Whatever offers are thrown my way, right? And to reject your offers because, well, God is going to bless me and give me all the money in the world. I'm not going to need your little fake opportunities. You understand? This is what happens when people drop the ball. You understand? Unreal. Because y'all are so selfish and worried about yourself instead of giving people the opportunities who earned it and who deserve it, who are the best. Why y'all can't be the best? Too busy being jelly of who's the best. Ooh, I didn't feel nice. That's all biceps too. Figured out how to work biceps to an extent on the bars. Yep. Well, y'all sleeping on me. Well, y'all go pay gym memberships. It's like going and eating at Rainforest Cafe, the Rip-Off Forest. You walk into the Rip-Off Forest. I'd like a lemonade. That'll be $40. The same thing. The gyms will sign you up for free today. Free? That's amazing. Yes, there'll be an annual fee of $6,000 every year. What did you say? Nothing. Don't worry about it. Let's go ahead and sign that dotted line. Let's get the contract printed. Right. All right. You'll have that annual fee of $6,000. I was like, well, what? I didn't hear you say that. I told you it was in the fine print. And now you're signed up. I'd like to cancel. Sorry. We're going to have to run you through a rigorous process. You'll have to jump through 6 hoops here, right? You'll have to make phone calls to us repeatedly. We're going to give you the hardest time ever. We're going to make sure that we don't answer your question or talk around you. And you need to be patient. Don't you dare lose your patience. Remember, we're the company. We're in control. We own you. That's right. So we're going to go ahead and print this contract. And you'd like to cancel, I'm sorry, but we won't let you cancel. But this is America. It's a free country. If I want to cancel, I can cancel. Well, suddenly now it's not because, well, we're a company. So since we're a company, we can do whatever we like. That's right. We can completely take advantage of our fake authority that's completely assumed it doesn't exist and just do whatever we want willy-nilly because, we're a company. Tell me when I'm wrong, bro. That's what they do. Sign y'all up. You got a $5 sign-up fee today. What's the annual fee? First question you better ask. What's the catch? What's the annual fee? The annual fee is like $90. They know people is broke. Ain't nobody got money these days. We're in the middle of the Great Depression. You understand? They know what they're doing, bro. They do the same thing with the so-called women with the train. Oh, yeah, I'll train you. I'll train you. Just pay me $100, $300, $500. Give me $3,000. Tell you to run some laps. I would never bring someone out here to do my training and tell them to run laps. You can do that on your own. You understand? Like, we could incorporate it in the training, but it'd be a small part of it. You know what I mean? I'm going to actually teach. Like I said, price 30 minutes, $50. 30-minute session, you want an hour session, $100. Because this is top level stuff, and that's cheap. That's cheap prices. Go ask any gym trainer what they charge. Way more than that. Like I said, folks, it's funny. This is knowledge. This is something you can't get anywhere. Nowhere. Was 3 side reps. I always do better when I'm on the live stream, man. I don't know why. It's the most I've ever done. That's a world record, but I can't count it because it wasn't on the camera. I'm only counting what's on the independent camera, not on the live stream. Not doing that. I'll do it again. It's harder. It's a different mode when I'm on the live. It gives me a little more incentive. I don't know. Sometimes I'm more comfortable than on the camera. You saw it though. It's technically 62. Those 3 side reps and holding. That's what I'm saying. I get y'all to another level. It's like there's echelons, there's levels to this, right? Meek Mill want to talk about levels, but he's been at the bottom level forever and can't climb up. Facts. His entire group been at the bottom level and can't climb up. They're not free. You can say what you want. They're not, right? So check this out. Y'all want to be, you start at this level, right? Start a beginner, come do my training. I do digital training too. I offer it digitally, same thing. Send you the videos, whatever you pay for, you get every time. Every customer is happy. You understand? This is facts. So like I said, that's why we only deal with genuine people. You understand? These folks are upset at anybody building a real business. This is already full scale launched, right? This is what I'm doing for eternity, right? As well as all the Batman stuff. And get busy in the street and being the enforcer of divine law, baby. Said, ooh. So, like I said, you come here, start at beginner level. I'll start you with our training, right? Get you doing all the different exercises, pull-ups, dips, push-ups. We'll try to work you into lifts, of course, over time, right? But it's not for everyone. And, for me, generally, I would have to spot anyone that tries to do it completely. I'll have to be there to make sure that you're good, right? Because, the obvious. And that's it. Take care of everyone. I make sure everybody's happy. I do everything the right way. Like I said, I can do this all across the nation, all across the world, anywhere. All y'all got to do is create the budget, man. On top. So yeah, like I said, All you got to do is create the budget. That's it. And we straight. Feel me? You do that. You donate the funds. You send me the money. It is what it is, man. Feel me? And we get this show on the road. And it's just that simple. You know what I mean? Might as well go over here then and do martial arts. That's what we'll do. And that's my thing, you know, like, it's all good. I got to run my business, though. I'm not going to be deleting shows because of this and that. And, you know what I mean? Shouldn't have to. It's the world, man. There's going to be all sorts of stuff going on in the world. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Let me get a little sip of water. All right. How many we got? Oh, is that a spider or an ant? You're an ant. Goodbye. All right. Let's see here. He got on my phone, bro. Told you not to play on my phone. He literally was playing on my phone. All right. Well, we got 7 in the box. That's it. 7. 4 likes. That's it. Y'all lagging today. Y'all don't want to do no martial art. Y'all don't want to learn nothing. It's ridiculous. Know what I mean? Let's just run you through a quick one too. Then I'm gonna do my videos right here. Get that out the way for today. That way I got some footage to edit and we'll get going. I think we're a little behind schedule. Yeah, like I said, 52 blocks. I'm the expert. Everything is 100% official, legit, official tissue, right? Here's what it is. Like I said, all you've got to do, right, is understand the general principle. It's 52 hand blocks, a hand block for everything, right? You're always up here, right? I don't think you want to be too high because the higher you are with the arms, the more tired you're going to get. That's why a lot of times you got to be down. The most advanced level is actually down right here because you understand that you're going to be able to come up, right? Or you can do like what Floyd Mayweather was doing. That's why he do it, because he's lazy, right? And I mean, it is what it is. It's somewhat clever, but he got it from someone else I already know. You know, and it's just common sense, because if you're not going to come up every time, it's easier to just use the shoulder and block. So that makes sense within boxing. There's nothing special about Floyd Mayweather at all. And he ain't that quick, and he ain't that good, and he ain't that talented, and he's very small. And like I said, their weight class, there's girls that weigh more than that, right? They're like 110 pounds soaking wet or something. It's ridiculous. But like I said, you want a hand block for everything, right? You want to get your timing right, right? All the points, you understand? It's all spiritual. It's martial arts. So everything is precise, concise movements, right? You're countering, right? Everything is countering, okay? You're coming every time. Every time anybody throws anything, you're already here. You already got an answer for it. It's what these folks don't understand. Then you get talented enough, right? You hear, you understand? That's all you got to do. It ain't got to be the best in the world. You just got to have a response to back them up off you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, get low. That's what Tyson was doing. All Tyson knew was how to get low. That's all he was doing. He was short, right? He wasn't that short, I don't think, but he was somewhat short. Shorter than some of the fighters, right? Sorry, boxers. So, you know, he knew what it was. You know what I mean? That's my whole thing, man. I can't control the outside world, but I can do the best with what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep on pushing. And that's about it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to keep on doing me. You know what I mean? But like I said, come up. Like I said, this is the whole principle. This is what Michael Jai White was doing when he was younger, right? They come in like this. The reason being, right, you either doing that, coming with that, right, or you faking like you coming. All Bruce Lee was doing was just the basic, right? He was feinting. They call it a feint. So he was feinting like he was coming one way, right? So and then throw that. See what I'm saying? That's all he was doing. And he was just super quick with it because, well, he practiced, right? I'm the same thing. You know, to me, they overrate him a lot. Like, yeah, I mean, he had it. I mean, but like I said, I mean, and I believe in it. I believe in Bruce Lee's power. I'm not downplaying him at all. That's why I talk about him. I want to give respect because I understand how hard it is. I would want people to respect my name, so I respect Bruce Lee, and that's what I said. These people are upset because they can't twist my words, but like I said, like I don't know. I mean, I just think that I don't feel that he could compete with me. I truly don't. Like I said, I do this almost every day. I mean, to bring it out of you every day like that is absolutely incredible. You understand? All the quickness is there. Everything. That's all you got to do. You're working on quickness. You understand? That's all. Quickness. You notice with him, he wasn't a big guy, right? He wasn't. He was never a big guy. You understand? He just understood how to move, how to shift, right? Mike Tyson was a lot of pivots, right? There's a lot of movement. You understand? So you're coming, you're moving. Constant movement. What all this is about. You get constant movement, you're going to be all right. Like I said, you can come here, you in a bar or something. This will help every time, right? All this protected. The point y'all don't get, we talking about wearing protective suits and all that, but this is protection too. It saved me a couple of times. Like I said, that's facts. You understand? I don't want to give it all up right now because I'm about to do the videos anyway. Feel me? But like I said, the general principle, man, you want to be agile, right? Flexible, right? It's mainly about quickness. Folks don't get it. When I was in Richard Lord's gym, I was training doing all this stuff. Training like all that. Riding in rings and everything. Richard Lord saw, he peeped game. He was like, yeah, that dude knows what he's doing. I was in the shelter. Yeah. Came out of the shelter. At Austin one point, I was taking creatine, and I was so huge. Muscles were like a rock. I was huge. One dude, I just got on the bus. He was like, yeah, I got people after me or whatever. He's like, I thought you were one of them. I was like, here we go. Because, I mean, I was huge. Like, I get huge, bro. Minos, creatine, I get a hold of that stuff. I'm going to look like, built like a rock. Ridiculous. You know, like a freight train, like an ox. You know, so like I said, people just have to understand it's the system, man. See, you don't want to walk around with all that weight on you. It's heavy. You know what I mean? It is. It's like bison and buffalo. That stuff gets heavy to carry. Cows. So like I said, we're going to keep on doing us, doing what we can, right? That's about it. Let me go ahead and get my martial arts video. We'll come back. We'll get going. And we'll come back with another live. That's right. Because why? Because Batman makes money. That's why, boy. Because I make money while y'all sit there and do nothing. All right. So yeah, like I said, I'm just saying, man. If Jared wants to support, let's get some support. You understand? It is what it is, man. Real talk. Okay. So we'll work together and let's go, man. All right. Talk to you in a minute here. Like right now. Hold up.